The Amur leopard, known scientifically as Panthera pardus orientalis, is one of the rarest and most endangered big cats on the planet. Its story is one of survival against incredible odds, unfolding in the cold, rugged terrain of the Russian Far East and northeastern China. Once ranging broadly across the Korean Peninsula, northeastern China, and southeastern Russia, this elusive leopard has seen its territory shrink dramatically over the last century. Its population declined to critically low numbers due to a combination of human activity, environmental challenges, and genetic bottlenecks that continue to threaten its existence today. The Amur leopard is uniquely adapted to its harsh, snowy habitat. With a pale, thickly furred coat marked with widely spaced rosettes, it is built for stealth and endurance in the bitterly cold forests and mountainous regions it calls home. Its long legs and large paws act like natural snowshoes, helping it move across snow-covered ground. Unlike its more tropical relatives, the Amur leopard has evolved to hunt in silence, targeting deer, hares, and other small animals. It is a solitary, nocturnal predator, rarely seen by humans, which has added to its mystique and made direct conservation efforts particularly challenging. In the early 20th century, Amur leopards were relatively widespread across northeastern Asia. However, by the end of the 20th century, their numbers had plummeted due to a perfect storm of threats. The main culprits were habitat loss from logging and agricultural development, poaching for their stunning fur, and a decline in prey species. The destruction of forests fragmented their environment, isolating small populations and making breeding between groups nearly impossible. With fewer animals to mate with, the gene pool shrank, increasing the likelihood of birth defects and further weakening the population's chances of survival. By the early 2000s, the wild population of Amur leopards was estimated at fewer than 40 individuals, a number so low that scientists feared extinction was imminent. Conservationists around the world took notice, and urgent efforts began to try and reverse the decline. Russia created the Land of the Leopard National Park in 2012, combining several protected areas into one vast stretch of preserved habitat dedicated to the leopard and its prey. This marked a major turning point. Anti-poaching patrols were increased, local communities were engaged in conservation, and habitat restoration began in earnest. In tandem with in situ conservation, breeding programs in zoos and wildlife centers became crucial to maintaining a backup population. Captive Amur leopards were carefully bred to maintain genetic diversity, and the hope remains that some of these animals might one day be reintroduced to the wild. Satellite tracking and camera traps began to provide better data on wild individuals, revealing new insights into their behavior and movement patterns. Over time, these efforts began to yield cautious optimism. As of the mid-2010s, estimates showed that the wild population of Amur leopards had increased to over 90 individuals. While this is still critically low, it represents a significant recovery from the brink of extinction. Still, they remain critically endangered. The risks are far from over. Climate change poses a new and unpredictable threat, potentially altering the forest ecosystem in ways that could impact both the leopards and their prey. Illegal poaching, although reduced, has not been entirely eradicated. Cross-border cooperation between Russia and China has become increasingly important, as some Amur leopards have been spotted in northern China, indicating a possible expansion of their range. The Amur leopard is now a symbol of hope and resilience in the conservation world. Its struggle has mobilized governments, scientists, and ordinary people into action, demonstrating what's possible when the world unites to save a species. But its survival depends on continued vigilance, funding, and public support. It's a reminder that extinction isn't inevitable, and that with determination and collaboration, even the most endangered creatures can have a fighting chance at survival. Let's protect the wildlife. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like, share it with someone who loves leopards, and subscribe to our channel, Wild Hope, to listen to more interesting stories. Thank you.